Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Charlene, or you can call me Char, and I'm here. I never left. I just took what I thought would be a permanent break from hair, natural hair, doing my hair, everything concerning natural hair. I know I would not be able to get everything out in this particular video, but I do want to give y'all a little snippet of what the last year was like for me. What kind of encouraged me or pushed me to sit down and have this video is because I had a comment on an old video, and the comment was, why isn't your hair waist length by now? Or why isn't it waist length? I can't even remember the exact words, but I just remember how triggered I was when I read it, and I read it repeatedly because I'm like, this has got to be a mistake. It couldn't have been meant for my video. Like, I was just in denial, and then I got angry, and then I just got generally upset. Took a deep breath, walked away, because that's my tool of coping. Like, when I get comments that rub me the wrong way, I walk away, and I either don't answer it at all, erase it, or wait to calm to say something decent. But it was very triggering, especially because you guys have seen losses in the past in regards to my hair, because I was bold enough to come forth and say, hey, this is what happened and this is the solution. You saw many wins when edges grew back, when hair started to retain, when products were helping my hair, or when I found my favorites. You guys were there through all of that. And this time I was too coward to share my loss because I was fed up. I didn't want to go through this anymore. I didn't want to go down this road anymore. I didn't want to face it. I just wanted to pretend it didn't exist, which is something I tend to do often when it comes to my problems and my issues. I don't even know where to begin per se, but I mentioned to you all when life went from sort of kind of normal to when my husband got out of work and he couldn't go back to work, and he had to start dialysis earlier than when first suggested, and put on a kidney list. And it was rough because through that whole entire process, we had no funds coming in, which I came forth and gave y'all that testimony when God, he kept us from July of 2023 to January of 2024 without a single paycheck. He kept us. So of course, my hair and so many other things went to the back burner. Like, all I wanted to be a part of was God and his word. So it just made sense to me to have a bunch of Christian channels, but I'm better now, so I have a different perspective. But I know my heart was in the right place. But again, I tapped out. Like, I didn't want to make hair a thing. I didn't want to focus on that. I had a husband who now needs a kidney, like right now. I have a household who needs to still function as normal. I have small kids. So no, I was not playing in my hair that often. I was not doing it that often. I wasn't trying new products. I barely was using the products I had because that wasn't where my mind was in that moment. And I know that somewhere, somebody out there is strong enough to, take that type of L and keep taking care of themselves. And like I said, I was too ashamed to admit that I wasn't one of them. I wasn't one of the people that had it all together, that can keep afloat. Like, I was drowning. And I did not want that part of me to be seen. I didn't want that part of me to be recognized or given any type of recognition. Like, I just wanted to keep it to myself. Like, I was very particular because I didn't want the wrong attention. I didn't want pity. I didn't want, you're probably going to see a lot of interruptions in the video because Bella does not, she got to see me at all times, but I apologize. But anywho, I've been very consumed with my children, my husband, life, ministry. In the midst of all this, we got a new location. So things were happening and so many changes were going on that this was neglected. And I tried my best to kind of separate life and taking care of me, but it didn't work. In this past year, I got diagnosed with severe anxiety, severe depression, also had a few panic attacks. That's Bella. But I've been trying to, whatever sanity I had left was not devoted to natural hair. It wasn't devoted to natural hair products. It wasn't devoted to making videos about that. It was devoted to my husband and children. And probably none for me. But I realize now that it was not helping them. That was hurting them. Because if I loved them, I would make sure I'm okay too. And I had to learn that. And I'm still learning that. So here we are. I'm just like, okay, Char, you got to do something to your hair. For that entire time, I had my hair, I think, in a bun mostly. I think I did a couple crochet hairstyles too. But for the most part, it was like whatever would keep my hair tucked away for a really long time, probably longer than what it's supposed to be. And of course comes the shedding and the breakage and the damage that comes with the territory when you don't take care of living things, right? Things die. And my hair suffered a lot. I even developed the most extreme dandruff I've ever seen on my head in my life. Like I told y'all a little while ago that we was working out trying to figure out my daughter because she's dealt with this her entire life. But for me, I never had anything beyond like a little flakes here and there, but it got bad and ugly and nasty. And it just added to the stress pile. Like, okay, what am I going to do to my hair? Why is it? And it's still in recover mode, as you can see. I still got flakes and stuff. Like, it's still there. Like, I don't know what caused that, but it's here now. So just got to deal with it. I got medication. I got vitamins. I got everything that I could actually afford to do. I try to go on walks. I try to be more healthier. And these things worked a little bit. Lost a little weight. Not where I want to be, but, you know, I was putting forth a more of a effort to be sane and to take care of me. And I still wasn't really feeling, okay, now you got to do something to your hair. Because, yeah, it still was like the last thing on my list to want to deal with because I felt like it brought on more stress. Okay, what am I going to do with my hair with no money, no budget, no finances, no funding? Like, what am I going to do to it? You know, like wear the same hairstyle over and over again. And I don't want to sound like I was ungrateful or anything because I truly thank God for whatever hair I do have always. But as a woman, you do get kind of bored and stiff when it comes to like, okay, I ain't got no money and I got to put my hair back in this bun again. Or I got to put this crochet hair in, you know, like same hair. Like you just get frustrated with that kind of stuff. Like that's real raw stuff right there. I think I was a little selfish because I'm thinking that this wasn't going to be, this chapter of my natural hair journey and my life wasn't going to be beneficial to anyone. And that's probably false. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate to me. That's why you're here. And it's just that I had a moment of envious because I'm like, oh, it seems like everybody else is winning. Hair growing, thriving, goat or idea hair products, like everything would just fall into place. And then here I am, it felt like I just got hit backwards. No money, can't afford products, running out of products. um, didn't even have the mental capacity to even sit down and take care of what I do have. Was really frustrated and really embarrassing for me. But I did have a slight glimpse of hope because so many of you all was, I guess you discovered my older videos and you were commenting, and it was such an encouraging thing to, thank you for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, that's all I was reading. And I'm just like, oh God, thank you for using me to help people with some of the simplest things. So that brings me to the question, why isn't my hair waist length? Because God hasn't allowed it to be waist length. He's allowed me to have the troubles I do have with my hair so that I can come on here and be a help to someone else. And that's what I want to do. Like, I want to be bold enough to say, okay, this happened to me. That stress took my hair out. Stress made my hair brittle. Stress made me mentally unstable to take care of my strands. Like, I want to be real. I want to be raw. I want to be transparent. And I'm going to talk about my journey, and I'm going to sit down and have many more videos where I tell y'all the truth. What is going on with me? What's happening? Like I said, it's so much I cannot fit in one video, but I'm here now. And as God is willing, I'm going to make sure I can tell y'all whatever it is I need to tell y'all. Yes, Bella. She's so busy. But you want another one? All right, hold on, okay? Tell JC, can he get it? He's far can't get it. But my hands are full. 2 small kids. Got a teenager. Sorry, y'all. I had a child interruption. How do you know what was I talking about? Life. Anywho. So, I know I have to accept the fact that I'm not like any other YouTuber when it comes to my natural hair and dealing with it and talking to you all. Like, I'm not. I'm not the ideal visual. I don't have the ideal length. I don't have no marvelous, extravagant, shave ball to waist length story. I just have me and life, real life. Dealing with stress, dealing with anxiety, dealing with being healthy or making healthy diet choices. Like, I'm just a real person with real problems, and all of these things do have a effect on my hair, but I'm willing to go forth. Like I said, I was hiding, I was being a coward, I was embarrassed, I was upset, I was frustrated, and I had to learn how to navigate through life and the problems that come with, and how to, make time for myself. So I want to sit here and just pretty much speak and exist on behalf of every woman that has been stressed out to the point of losing her hair. Women who have diet issues that affects their hair, cause their hair to thin or to fall out. I'm here for the women who have medications that don't allow for their hair to grow back anymore. I'm here for the women who had to go through chemo and you didn't have a choice. It's a effect of your treatment. I'm here for the women who never bounced back from postpartum, having babies. Even as I was thinking about making this video, like, I thought about my mom and how we got the one picture or a few pictures of when it was just her and my sister, when my sister was just born, and my mom's hair was down her back and she seemed so young and so healthy, and that didn't last very long. By the time it got to me, the hair was shorter, the next siblings even shorter, to the point where, life was about what was fast, what was easy, just like I did. Like, I had a moment where I'm like, okay, what can I do that will get me out the door in 5 minutes? What can I do that's gonna last me all week? And I seen that in my mom, and that's a lot of women. Like, we don't have the time, we don't have the funds, we don't have the luxury of getting weekly or bi-weekly hair treatments. I know for me, I can't even afford to go per month. Like, it would take some straining to afford to go by the month. And I don't regret life. I don't regret the position we're in right now because I know that this is for the greater good. It's just, it took a lot of adjustment mentally and physically to say, okay, how do I work this schedule? How do I work this life? And how do I make it make sense? How do I make sure I'm okay for everyone else, you know? And I'm working on it. So I don't, that's my answer. Like, that is why my hair isn't down my back. That is why it's not waist length, butt length, or whatever you want to call it. Because life happened. But I'm okay with that. And I will always be okay with that. Because God is still in my life. He is still the head of my life. And my husband's still by my side. And so are my kids. So, if that's you, if your hair has fallen out or taken a setback due to medical reasons, medication, stress, eating disorder, like I said, that's a medicines or prescriptions, whatever. I'm here, and we're gonna be here together. And I want to celebrate your wins, and I want to pray for you and with you when you have a setback. And that's how it should be. A community of women who care about other women and not measure them or size them up based on how long their hair is or how curly it is or how manageable it is. Like, because we're all different. We're all going to have different hair problems, but we all need support. We all need love, and we all need respect despite our hair journey. So I'm here. So next time, you guys probably see me try to redo this beautiful effect, which was very simple. Y'all seen I put my 4 plaits in. My daughter made sure this part was straight when I took it out, and I undid the braid and I poofed it out. I didn't add nothing else. I just poofed. And in the front, I put a little gel to have the slit, because, you know, when that gray hair comes in, it comes in like straw. Shout out to gray hair, because I'm not covering it up. Like, it's here. Hey girl. So, are you team salt and pepper? Let me know in the comment section. I know some of you are, because my analytics lets me know where my age range is. So, I'm with y'all. Like, I'm with the mature women. I love you all. You guys have so much wisdom, so much patience. I just love y'all. Not to say I discriminate against people that's my age. I do not. But if you ask my preference, oh, I would love to sit down and have a conversation with the mature. I think we have more in common. But I love you all. And I love my hair. Whether it gets longer, stays like this, or if I have even more of a setback. I love my hair. And I hope you guys love your hair too. And until next time, I love you all. God bless. Take care. Bye.